Concentrate on the candle. It will help you to remember. Those who destroyed Valdis brought about the death of the world.
I know all this. I'm not some child
Concentrate. You must focus if you want to learn. The end time changed the face of the world. The ground erupted. The world was reborn. The very essence of magic changed. Magic is pure again. With my guidance, you can become greater than ever before. Open your mind. Let the power flow through you. That's it. Keep going.
Yes. Yes. I almost... The magic. Wait. What?
Well done.
It's too much. I can't.
Follow the ley lines.
Help me.
Their magic will lead you to your destiny. Look, I know he's not himself right now, but...
Enough. We cannot tolerate this. The rogue mage will be dealt with before anyone else gets hurt.
Stop! Wait, please! Not the way I imagined we'd meet. I'm Burke. I heard you arrived late last night. Sorry if we woke you. Sorry if the argument woke you up. It's my brother, Canred. There's something wrong with him. He's gone mad and he's hurt people. I think the Dryads are gonna kill him. Excuse me, this isn't your problem. Good to meet you in person. We've heard so much. Not these Dryads. They're angered at the slightest provocation. Happened a few weeks ago. A Grandmaster Mage came to our village to teach Canred. Next thing we knew, Canred set fire to all the buildings. Destroyed everything. We've been following him ever since. No, I'm telling you. It's that other mage who started it. Changed Canred somehow. Taught him some sort of magic we've never seen before. Made him forget his family and his friends. He left the village and we followed him for almost a month. Along the way, Canred did strange things. Like casting magic on doorways, sealing them. When we got here, he tried to seal the outpost gate. I grabbed his staff and Canred didn't mean to hurt me. He recognized me. For a moment. His staff broke and we both got thrown backwards. He took off over the hill. You don't understand. He's not a bad man. Maybe a little out of his head right now. But he needs help. Not a dagger in the back. We may not always have seen eye to eye. But Canred's my brother. And I know he's still in there, somewhere. Look, you're the one who killed Valdis. Canred always wanted to meet you. Maybe if you talk to him, he'll snap out of it. Thank you. You're the last chance Canred's got. He's south of here in the Blighted Hills.
Oh, it's you. Just leave me alone, please. It's nothing a hero like yourself would have time for. Just go away, please. You and these Dryads are all cut from the same cloth. Seriously? Perhaps I was wrong about you. Eliza would laugh at me if she saw me now. Eliza's my wife. She left the outpost a few days ago to gather berries for our son, Arlen. She hasn't come back. These damn dryads will do nothing to help, and they've forbidden me to search for her. I don't know what to do. I can't believe it. Thank you. Eliza was picking berries in the river valley south of here. Well, we stopped at a number of travelers' sanctuaries on the way to the outpost. I guess she would go to one of those. There are a few of them in the hills south of here.
Well, out of the pan and into the fire, as they say. Some days I wish I'd stayed in the northern reaches instead of traveling so far, just to throw myself on the mercy of these fanatics. It's complete anarchy. No order, very little food, roving bandits. We were hoping to find a better situation down here, but it seems that most of Arana has fallen into chaos. Yes, I don't want to speak ill of those who have taken us in, you understand. But the Dryads make me uncomfortable. All their talk of some leader nobody's ever seen treating us like beggars.
Burke seemed to expect us all to run back out into the wilderness and hunt for his brother. I lost 2 brothers, an aunt, and my father in the war, and my daughter on the journey here. All I want to do now is rest. Well, our journey here was a hard one. People disappeared almost every night. We were all scared and hungry. My daughter fell sick, and there was nothing we could do. Burke hasn't suffered any more than the rest of us.
Not personally. We'd heard of him, of course. Canred was said to be the strongest mage in the kingdom. We met up with Burke's group north of here. Burke's a good leader, but Canred seemed a bit off, if you know what I mean. Certainly not worth risking my neck for.
Well, our journey here was a hard one. People disappeared almost every night. We were all scared and hungry. My daughter fell sick, and there was nothing we...
It's boring here. I wish I could go outside and play. Okay, I like jokes. Who's there? Whatcha who? Daddy!
Greetings. You're being the one who smashed that Valdis brute, no? Adventurer such as yourself must know the land pretty well, eh? The name's Joran Glitterdelv, Master Fist of Stone. Aye, of the fabled Glitterdelv mine in Ebb. See, I've come all the way up here to find the lost dwarves. They're a group of the best miners from the Glitterdelv, Silver Dark, and even the Christwood mines. Somewhere around here, they founded the Glory Deep Mine. Supposed to be the richest mine ever discovered. Sent home a letter about the place, and a ruby bigger than my fist. Nobody knows what happened to him. We never did get another letter, and nobody around here seems to know anything. Thing is, in the note, they grouched about the mining guild's cut of the profits. Said that since Glory Deep wasn't part of the Ebb, it was exempt. Me? I think they've been hiding from us all these years. Mine that rich would keep them fat and happy, with ample gold to hire their own guards. The mining guild can't enforce the laws anyway, with them being so far away. Has to be somewhere nearby. The land around here matches the description in the note, and I've uncovered a few old caches of supplies marked with the Glory Deep symbol. I'd be much obliged if you can be looking around for more clues of the lost dwarves' whereabouts. No one's heard from them in the past 150-odd years. Someone of your repute should be able to reach places too dangerous for me to consider. You have me, thanks. Look for the ram's head symbol carved in stone in out-of-the-way places.
If we had kept you locked up in the first place, then none of this would have happened. Though maybe then, the Great Leader wouldn't have come to us. Valdis? Ha! That human with the sword. The Great Leader says that Valdis was just a pawn and really wasn't very powerful. Though I suppose you think very highly of yourself for killing him, don't you? The Great Leader has taught us many things. About our rightful place in the world, how to fight. If we had known these things back when your army attacked us, we wouldn't have had a chance. Valdis? Ha! That human with the sword. If we had kept you locked up in the first place...
You're not the most popular person around here, but I prefer to make my own judgments. If you would like to specialize in something different, I can reset your skills for a small fee. Are you interested?
These humans keep getting in the way. I wonder if the other outposts are having the same problem. We haven't heard from them in a while. That's just an excuse. We allowed them to live amongst us, under our protection, but it was supposed to be just until they could regain their strength. Instead, they have grown lazy and do nothing to help themselves. We should keep them out of our outposts, force them to fend for themselves. They've worn out their welcome. Yes, all over Arana. We need to protect this land now. We're the only ones who can. The elves are nowhere to be found, and the humans' kingdom has fallen. That's why these refugees are all over the place.
I never expected to see you here, of all places. You're not exactly someone we ever wanted to see again. No offense. Look, I'm truly thankful you rescued me from the Morden last year. But had I known you were going to go off and destroy the world, I would have tried to stop you. Every time I look at you, I see Graylin sinking into the waves again. Yes, your little cataclysm destroyed our home. The island cracked down the middle and the sea rose up and washed everything away. Less than half of us escaped. Anyway, I have work to do. Try to stay out of trouble. Celia's not apt to be as forgiving this time.
Well, mercenary, you have some nerve coming here after what happened in Erelon. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't lock you up again. No. We can protect ourselves. Your interference is not welcome. Understand this. If you do anything unsanctioned this time, punishment will be swift. Spending a night with the bound creatures in the hills should do the trick. Yes. Creatures, even people, are somehow being corrupted. Their bodies are horribly mutilated, and they behave mindlessly as if bound to something or someone. They fight viciously and to the death, and don't seem to feel pain. It's far worse than even the plague. They're all over the hills. It's not safe to leave the outpost alone. That'll be your fate if you cross me. My dryads and I have much to do. So whatever you've come here for can wait until we have time to hear you out. Dismissed.
I hate to send any of my animals out into the wilderness. Well, those things are out there. Even more than I hate selling them to the likes of you. Fortunately for you, we need the money.
Well, look who it is. I hope you've kept busy this past year. I certainly have. There's a new technique I've learned. Reagent recipes. Would you like to hear more about them? Or have you come to have an item enchanted? It took all of my abilities, as well as a little luck, but I've rediscovered the ancient art of reagent recipes. With this new technique, I can create an enchantment that's far more powerful than the reagents themselves. I'll show you what I mean if you'll bring me a few of the ingredients. Find a few ash leaves, some sage liniment, and a pinch of gardenia leaves, and I'll give you my special recipe. I'm sure you'll find it useful.
Well, I can't say I'm glad to see you, though you're one of the few people in Arana who can afford a bed right now. But the Great Leader tells us to be civil to everyone, even... well... How can I help you?
This place is nothing like Graylin. It's so brown and rocky. The Great Leader says that the Cataclysm tore up the terrain here. It's so cracked and rocky now that it's a perfect place to start the plan. Makes it easy to defend our outposts. Nice try. I can't talk about the Great Leader with outsiders. All you need to know is that the plan is very important, and it will change everything. You'll see. The Dryads will fix this whole Cataclysm business. The Cataclysm shook the whole world. When that sword broke, the land cracked, and Graylin sank. Our home is gone. There's magic deep underground, in those cracks. We Dryads are specially attuned to it.
I've heard you're planning to explore the area outside the outpost. You want to do something useful while you're out there? If the rumors are true about your abilities, I could really use your help. Fair enough. Still, there are pressing matters more likely to end in success. There have been reports of strange creatures in the hills. Abominations. They're like creatures and people that we used to be familiar with, but they've been corrupted somehow. Their bodies are horribly mutilated, and they behave mindlessly as if bound to something or someone. They're stronger, fearless, and bloodthirsty. They've become a major problem, and there's no one else who's strong enough to get the information I need. Will you help me? Thank you. There are 5 creatures in particular I'd like information on, if you can find them. Find out what happened to the Terak, humans, hyena, fellspines, and Haku in the hills. If you can bring me samples from them, I'd be grateful. Try not to damage them too badly when you kill them. I'm not sure, but there are reports of them all over the hills. If the rumors are true, they'll find you first. My sisters tell me that the bound creatures are drawn to strength.
Greetings. Keep your eyes open during your stay here, if you would. Historian Arisu was murdered in her tent a few nights ago. No. I'm investigating it, but I've hardly made any progress so far. The problem is, this isn't my area of expertise. I research ancient magic mostly. Anyway, if you notice anything that might help my investigation, please let me know.
I wish these refugees would find somewhere else to go. Though I suppose it's better that they're here where we can keep an eye on them, not running around out in the scrublands interfering with the plan. Because they're weak and ungrateful. They wouldn't last a day without us protecting them, and they know it. At least we won't have to worry about them much longer. Not once the plan is complete. Oh, I'm afraid I can't tell you anything about it. Perhaps you and your refugee friends should come up with your own plan. That would keep you busy, at least. And we wouldn't have to keep such a close watch over the refugees.
Greetings. Kurth of the F&K Society at your service. If you happen to have found any ancient stone tablets during your travels, I'd be very interested in taking a peek at them. I've accumulated a wealth of unique items in my time. I'm sure I have something you'd be willing to trade your tablets for. Alternatively, I can offer you one of my treasures if you have a special code from Dungeon Siege Throne of Agony for the PSP system. Or, if you prefer, I can give you a special code. Pity so few on this side of the Green Range are familiar with us. F&K stands for Fedwyr and Klars, the fabled Agalan explorers who discovered Ebb. The Society ensures their legacy is never forgotten, as well as organizing expeditions into every nook and cranny of Arana. My interest in ancient Agalan tablets brought me here.